When it comes to artificial intelligence, California lawmakers continue to debate how to make the technology safer, especially for children.
But there's now growing concern over the use of AI to influence government decisions, like during public comments.
ABC 10 State Matters political reporter Jenny Huh is here now with a closer look.
The bipartisan argument is that there needs to be a strict distinction between human beings and bots, and that the right to weigh in on government decisions is reserved for people.
Public comment, perhaps one of the most fundamental rights for the average citizen to weigh in on government decisions.
Public participation in government, which is one of our fundamental constitutional rights, it's for people, not for robots and for AI agents.
Multiple California laws like the Public Records Act and Brown Act ensure public access with some exceptions to government meetings, discussions, and records.
The public comment process doesn't get hijacked by AI tools, that we really focus on real people.
Reporting suggests those threats are already a reality in our state as AI platforms are used to mass produce emails or comment letters that appear to be from real people to influence decision-making and policy, which California leaders argue can overwhelm government agencies and drown out comments from real people.
There's this flood of popular support or opposition to a particular measure that's not actually reflective of real people's opinions.
And so the Sierra Club has historically turned our membership out to write comments and testify on state legislation, on agency rules and regulations.
For instance, the Sierra Club, the nation's largest grassroots environmental organization, alleges its support for a measure to phase out gas-powered appliances in Southern California was drowned out by more than 20,000 comments of opposition generated by CivicClick. CivicClick says AI was never used. The founder says their role was limited to providing technology and say all letters of opposition were from real people. Senate Bill 1159, a bipartisan bill by Democratic State Senator Christopher Cabaldon, seeks to prevent the use of AI or related automated tools in the public engagement process. It passed the Senate Judiciary Committee unanimously, though there are lingering questions on detection and enforcement.
If I'd have read this bill back when I was on the Sacramento County Board of Supervisors, I would have wondered what you were smoking. But my point is, that's how things have progressed. Yeah. I get what you're trying to do, and I support that. I think it's going to be difficult.
Is there any fear that we're actually creating a liability for local governments, and that if their detection fails and they omit an opportunity for a human?
That is one of the central questions. One is the detection side, but the complementary question is, if you get it right 99% of the time, what happens to the 1%? What is there any recourse for the human being who was overlooked?
The bill now heads to the Senate Committee on Privacy, Digital Technologies, and Consumer Protection. Chris, Laura.
Sounds good, Jenny. Thank you.